Hey. Today I'm in Salem. It's kind of windy. Still haven't quite figured out how to use this camera or use the audio. So it may just sound like a bunch of wind. Hopefully not. It's kind of part of the test here. Just went to the Witchcraft Museum, the Museum of the Witch, which was hilariously cheesy, of course. I'm not a touristy guy, but it did bring up the topic of scapegoatism and, obviously the whole witch hunts and all those kinds of things. It kind of posed the question at the end, is this kind of thing still happening in the world today? Yeah, obviously it was a rhetorical yes was the answer to that question. But obviously we have political parties always engaged in scapegoatism. That's how we have things like QAnon birthed into the world. Just accuse liberals of being pedophiles who eat babies. Eat babies is a classic. I mean, that's a go-to since always. Accuse somebody of eating babies, heinous crime. You don't have to actually prove that they eat babies. You just have to accuse them, and that's enough to do tremendous damage, turn people against them, and then when you have the pressure of the people weighing down, demanding that justice be done, something be done to this person, this baby eater, it's kind of hard to stop that once it's in motion. Obviously a good current individual example that's going on in the world right now, Russell Brand. It's really easy to accuse somebody of some heinous sexual crime from 20 years ago. Can't be proven or disproven. But what's amazing to me, and something that the world desperately needs to find a solution for, is, we can't keep reacting to accusations. If the accusations themselves carry this much power, where his charity is dropping him, and that's happened to a lot of people where they've lost jobs and sponsorships and their careers ruined just based on accusations. Johnny Depp, for example, or others like that. People are just going to keep accusing people of whatever they want to accuse them of, knowing that the power, just as much power, lies in the accusation as lies in the actual proof and guilty verdict that they might hope to achieve. So Russell Brand is obviously, that's really fishy. Doesn't mean he's not guilty. He might be. Who knows? Nobody can know. That's the point. And it's very fishy when somebody who is anti-establishment and has a big following all of a sudden gets lashed out at with random, unprovable, unknowable accusations. So I don't know. I think the world, we got to figure out and think about it for yourself, ways in which you are responding to the accusation. Should be no response whatsoever until a fair trial is held, or an approximation of a fair trial. We have almost a fair legal system, I would say, in the modern world. You have to wait till that final gavel gets struck and someone is declared guilty before you have a big response and start treating that person differently, thinking of that person differently. And it's my little lesson that I gleaned from hanging out in Salem. talking about witches. All right, later, guys.